Racing to the top spot, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which remains the definitive multiplayer experience for kids on Nintendo Switch, with accessible kart racing action. This game supports up to 4 players locally on split screen or up to 12 players online, making it perfect for family game nights and friend gatherings. The roster includes dozens of Nintendo characters, from Mario and Luigi to Inkling and Link, each with different vehicle customization options that affect handling and speed. Tracks span creative locations, from classic Rainbow Road to anti-gravity sections that flip racers upside down. Racing to the top spot, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which remains the definitive multiplayer experience for kids on Nintendo Switch, with accessible kart racing action. This game supports up to 4 players locally on split screen or up to 12 players online, making it perfect for family game nights and friend gatherings. The roster includes dozens of Nintendo characters, from Mario and Luigi to Inkling and Link, each with different vehicle customization options that affect handling and speed. Tracks span creative locations, from classic Rainbow Road to anti-gravity sections that flip racers upside down, creating spectacular visual moments. Item boxes provide power-ups like shells, bananas, and the infamous blue shell that help level the playing field between skilled and novice players. Smart steering and auto-accelerate options assist younger children who struggle with controls, while experienced players can disable these for full manual control. Battle mode offers alternative gameplay with balloon popping and coin collecting competitions that provide variety beyond standard racing. The game runs smoothly at 60 frames per second, ensuring responsive controls that make drifting and item usage feel precise. Taking second place is Super Mario Party Jamboree, which brings the beloved party game formula to Switch with over 100 minigames and multiple board maps. This title supports local multiplayer for up to 4 players using individual Joy-Cons, making it incredibly accessible for family play sessions. The board game structure has players rolling dice, collecting stars, and competing in minigames after each round to earn coins and power-ups. Minigames cover diverse activities, from rhythm challenges and racing competitions to puzzle solving and reflex tests, ensuring variety throughout play sessions. Character selection includes classic Mario characters, plus newer additions, each with unique dice blocks that add strategic elements to movement. Online play lets kids compete with friends remotely, though local multiplayer remains the intended optimal experience. Party mode and minigame collections allow quick play without committing to full board game sessions. The colorful presentation and simple rules make it immediately understandable for young children, while the competitive elements keep older kids and adults engaged during family gaming time. Coming in strong is Minecraft, which continues dominating as one of the most popular games for kids with creative building and survival gameplay. The Switch version supports up to 4 players locally on split screen or 8 players online, letting friends collaborate on massive construction projects together. Creative mode provides unlimited resources and flight, allowing children to build whatever they imagine without resource gathering or danger from monsters. Survival mode adds challenge, as players must gather materials, craft tools, and defend against zombies and creepers that spawn at night. The blocky aesthetic ensures violence never looks realistic, keeping content appropriate for all ages despite combat elements. Cross-platform play means Switch users can join worlds with friends on other devices, expanding the potential player pool significantly. Regular updates continue adding new biomes, mobs, and building blocks that keep the content fresh even after years of play. The educational value of learning resource management and spatial reasoning makes parents comfortable letting children spend extended time playing, while kids simply enjoy the creative freedom. Moving forward, we find Nintendo Switch Sports, which brings motion-controlled sports gameplay to families wanting active multiplayer experiences. This collection includes soccer, volleyball, bowling, tennis, badminton, and Shambara sword fighting, all using Joy-Con motion controls for intuitive gameplay. Up to 4 players can compete locally, with some sports supporting additional players online for larger matches and tournaments. The motion controls work surprisingly well, capturing the physical movements of real sports without requiring perfect technique from young players. Leg strap accessory for soccer adds physicality as players actually kick to shoot in game, creating a more immersive, active experience. Online leagues and ranked modes provide competitive options for kids who want to test skills against players worldwide. Character customization lets children design their Mii avatars with various outfits and accessories for personal expression. The active nature makes it perfect for getting kids moving instead of sitting stationary during gaming sessions, while the simple sports concepts are universally understood, making it accessible for all skill levels and ages. Here comes Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which offers adorable platforming action with seamless drop-in, drop-out cooperative multiplayer for 2 players. The main adventure follows Kirby exploring a post-apocalyptic world with a copy ability system, letting him inhale enemies to gain their powers. Player 2 controls Bandana Waddle Dee with a spear, providing a different playstyle that complements Kirby's abilities during cooperative play. The mouthful mode mechanic lets Kirby swallow large objects like cars and vending machines, transforming into hilarious shapes with unique abilities. Level design encourages exploration with hidden collectibles and optional challenges that reward thorough investigation without punishing players who prefer straightforward progression. Boss fights provide exciting climactic encounters that test mastery of copy abilities without becoming frustratingly difficult for younger players. The wholesome presentation with cute characters and colorful environments creates an inviting atmosphere, perfect for children. Upgradable copy abilities add light progression elements as players collect materials to enhance their favorite powers, giving goals beyond just reaching the credits. Pushing ahead is Splatoon 3, which delivers unique third-person shooter gameplay where kids fire ink instead of bullets, making it appropriate for younger audiences. The main multiplayer mode has 2 teams of 4 competing to cover the most ground in their team's ink color over 3-minute matches. Movement mechanics let players transform into squids to swim through their own ink, creating strategic depth beyond just shooting opponents. Multiple weapon types, from rapid-fire shooters to long-range snipers to supportive rollers, ensure every player can find a playstyle matching their preferences. Salmon Run Cooperative Mode has teams working together, fighting AI enemies and collecting golden eggs, providing PvE alternatives to competitive multiplayer. Single-player campaign offers story missions teaching game mechanics while delivering satisfying platforming challenges and boss encounters. Regular seasonal updates introduce new weapons, stages, and limited-time events, maintaining active player engagement. The colorful aesthetic and focus on territory control rather than eliminations creates a less aggressive competitive atmosphere than traditional shooters, making it more palatable for parents concerned about violent content in games. Rolling in next, we have Mario Wonder, which revolutionizes 2D Mario platforming with Wonder Flower power-ups that completely transform levels in unexpected ways. This game supports up to 4 players locally as they run through creative stages filled with secrets and challenging platforming sections. The wonder effects range from turning characters into musical notes to making enemies sing to completely restructuring level geometry, creating memorable, surprising moments. Character roster includes Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Toad variations, and Yoshi, each with unique abilities affecting gameplay approach. Badge system adds equipable abilities like wall climbing or floating, providing customization options and accessibility features for struggling players. Online features let players see ghosts of others playing simultaneously, creating a sense of community without direct interaction or competition pressure. Talking flower characters throughout levels provide humorous commentary and hints without being annoying or intrusive. Difficulty curve accommodates both casual players wanting to reach the credits and skilled platforming enthusiasts seeking 100% completion with hidden collectibles and optional challenge stages scattered throughout the adventure. Coming through is Overcooked All You Can Eat, which tests cooperation and communication as players work together managing chaotic restaurant kitchens. This collection includes both original Overcooked games plus all downloadable content, providing substantial value with hundreds of levels. Teams of up to 4 players must coordinate cooking, plating, serving, and dishwashing tasks under strict time limits to satisfy customer orders. Kitchen layouts present environmental challenges like moving platforms, splitting pathways, and literal fires that require constant adaptation and teamwork. The frantic pace creates hilarious moments of miscommunication as players accidentally sabotage each other while trying to help. Difficulty scales appropriately, starting with simple kitchens to teach mechanics before introducing increasingly complex scenarios and recipes. The game emphasizes cooperation over competition, making it perfect for families wanting to work together rather than against each other. Accessible controls mean young children can contribute meaningfully, while the time management challenge engages adults, ensuring everyone stays invested during play sessions. Sliding in strong, we find Just Dance 2025, which brings the latest music and choreography to motion-controlled dance gameplay, perfect for active kids.
This rhythm game tracks player movements through Joy-Con controllers or smartphone app as they mirror on-screen dancers performing to popular songs. The track list features current hits alongside classic favorites, ensuring music appeals to various ages and preferences within families. Multiple difficulty levels, from easy to extreme, accommodate dancers of all skill levels, from young children to experienced players. Up to 6 players can dance simultaneously, creating energetic party atmosphere during gatherings and celebrations. Online multiplayer lets kids compete in global tournaments and compare scores with dancers worldwide on leaderboards. Kids Mode specifically curates age-appropriate songs and simpler choreography designed for younger dancers just learning coordination. The calorie tracking and sweat mode features promote physical activity, making it appealing to parents wanting children to exercise while having fun, rather than sedentary gaming.
Wrapping things up, we have LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, which adapts all 9 mainline Star Wars films into family-friendly LEGO adventure gameplay. This massive game supports 2-player local cooperative play throughout the entire campaign, letting kids experience the galaxy far, far away together. Combat combines simple melee attacks with blaster shooting and force powers that are accessible for young players while remaining engaging. The humor throughout pokes fun at iconic Star Wars moments with visual gags and slapstick comedy and appeals to children and adults familiar with the films. Hundreds of playable characters, from Luke Skywalker to background aliens, provide incredible variety and encourage replaying levels with different abilities. Open world hub areas between missions let players freely explore planets like Tatooine and Coruscant while hunting collectibles and completing side missions. Vehicle sections break up on foot gameplay with space battles and speeder chases that capture the cinematic feel of Star Wars action sequences. The LEGO aesthetic ensures Violet stays cartoonish and appropriate, as characters simply break apart into pieces, rather than anything graphic or disturbing for young audiences.